Have different stuff that you put in the bottom.
Okay, so we'll open up this meeting.
Okay. Molly,
You ready,
do you know
Molly?
the pledge? Yeah, you can do it, ready? You can come
Just
right over.
Get
here,
us
ready?
started. Get us started, we'll help you out.
Start.
All right, ready?
Get us started.
I
Pledge
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you get shy? You got shy. All
We're
right.
intimidating group, I don't blame you. Okay, we will open now clerk items. Regular board meeting minutes from October 21st.
Make the motion to approve.
Second.
Corrections or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Anita. DOT 2024-25 municipal snow and ice agreement supplement agreement. I think you're all familiar with that.
That's fun to read.
Every year, yeah. I think the only changes are with the union were changes in salaries, that's about it.
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So approved. Item C, Lake Placid Tiger pontoon boat request. We're all familiar with that. Any questions? That aren't already been asked? A motion?
I make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Have a good day, Dave.
Item D, Adirondack Health turkey truck request, if I remember right, we already approved this, but they want to put a blow up turkey up. And
At the,
After election day.
at the beaches?
At the beach house, they had
That's
it
what it is.
last year.
Registration.
just to
I know,
promote it.
oh, yeah, but, okay.
I
So,
think they,
it's a
people will
big-
be walking by, they'll see it.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
big social media thing. I mean, people
Okay.
post
I think it's
themselves
right
a
now,
lot
it's
with
a-
it.
I would have put it at the town hall,
Right now, it's at the,
at the hospital.
Oh. I don't buy that
I
one.
make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
E, Holiday Village Stroll, Chris Kringle Caravan request. Would you like to tell us what that is?
Oh, sure.
Sunday night.
Sunday night at 4 o'clock, they drive around to specific neighborhoods. And so that people can stand on the street corner and see Santa, but they've added a couple of vehicles. It's a fire truck, it's the highway department, it's a police car. And,
Casella.
huh?
Casella.
And Casella, and they're gonna, you know, put lights on the trucks.
And they try to hit pretty much every village.
They
street,
do,
so
they
a
do.
good job.
Yeah.
I know that our next door neighbors get very excited to see the trucks.
Oh, yes,
The one in Saranac Lake. is
so does
very
someone
good.
else.
Were you pointing Molly or Grace?
Yeah. It's Jackie.
Jackie gets excited.
She can't wait. I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I would say
Item F, Lake Placid Fire Department event apparatus requests.
motion.
I'll second.
And those requests were for the fire truck to go to Saranac Lake.
That's one of them, and for this event that we just approved and the
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Okay. All in, or motion to approve, I'm sorry, we did that, didn't we? Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Good. And item G is Adirondack Winter Invitational Hockey Tournament banner requests. I think you've all seen them.
Make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
All question?
Yes.
Comment? We talked about,
I think,
you talked about this.
yes, I might have,
We go back to,
I'm good with it, I just didn't wanted Anita to have an opportunity to.
Oh,
yeah. We
no, I mean, I
talked
think
about it.
everyone's,
What the question is the golden arrow symbol is very little, but it's on the band. But the horse show is too, and that's
Yeah, Can-Am and Iron Man, yeah.
There's sponsors on everything. isn't
I
there?
know.
So that's, yeah.
But, I mean, going back to Anita's concern, it goes back to the New York State gift and loan clause, but if we've allowed it all this time.
And I talked to Nita.
well, but they pay to put them up.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
So my only thing is, and I talked to Nita, because it's so small, it didn't matter. If
I
it
don't think you
was,
see it.
No,
yep, no, but if it was big across top, yes, then there, but this is, everything else would be out, so. I agree with it, so.
Sorry, you did the first and second.
But they also
This is
do
discussion.
pay. You know, like, it's not,
Yes,
it's
the
not.
Golden Arrow doesn't pay, Orta pays.
Yeah, but the event, like, we don't do it for free.
No.
So,
No.
yeah, so we're not absorbing that cost and, yeah, so I think that gives us. You know, I mean, I think that gives us some leeway in terms of
Okay.
not
I just
being
wanted to be
called
sure.
out, but no, thank, I know, you'd always rather. Have the concern raised than not, so that's great, yeah.
Good catch. Did we, I'm sorry, did we do the first and second?
Mhm.
Yes.
All in favor?
Alright,
Anything else to come?
No, that was it.
Good. Treasurer items, warrant affidavit number 7. Do I say thank you, Jackie?
Yes.
Jackie. Wishing to accept?
I'll make the motion.
second,
All in favor?
alright,
I'm guessing nothing else for treasury, you would have heard about it. And anything under new business? The old business. Quiet month. Nothing under mayor items, commissioner reports?
There's going to be an LTDA evening meeting next week, but we haven't thought a location for it yet, so. Stay tuned. And that'll be our elections.
Very nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Janet, did you, just bringing up the disability. And limited income real property tax exemption, there are 2. Things that the municipality gets to choose to either allow or not allow. As far as eligible income, they do have to submit an affidavit with their income, and we have the option to either include their interest and dividends or not include it, correct, Janet? Correct? Janet, we can't hear you if you're.
She's not muted.
Okay, all right, and then the other one, we can choose to allow them to include their non-reimbursable medical and prescription costs. This would all play into their income eligibility, which would put them in different tax. Within the tax table, we're using the same income table that we use for the senior exemption. I've ran this by the assessor's office and they're fine with it. I drafted a law that was quite extensive and Janet and I worked through it and we're just gonna condense it a little bit. So we should be, after Janet reads it, we should be able to go to a public hearing for that. Anybody have any feedback? I mean, most municipalities have, well, I take that back. There were 2 examples. Ballston Spa chose to include dividends and interest as an income. Lake George Village chose not to. And again, I couldn't find anything.
What have we done with our other 2?
I can see seniors don't have
That same form?
that same form. They've got the same income, the base income table, but they don't have these exemptions. So I don't have a feeling one way or the other. It probably helps with these people if we don't include interest and dividends, and if we possibly include, if we don't include reimbursable medical, because then that is it's a cumbersome process. We should make it as easy as possible for these people.
Okay, and when we do have Janet, we should at least run it by her.
Yeah, I don't think Janet had, I'm speaking for you, Janet, can you hear me?
She looks like she's muting and unmuting, but we can't hear
Do we
you.
have their, is our sound all the way up?
So, yeah, we got sound, right?
No one else has said anything.
No, but out there.
Okay, well,
I mean, our audio.
so
is
nobody
working.
has an opinion one way or the other, you just take it for that's.
Yes, you have sound.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yep.
Okay, so
okay,
I'm for it.
okay,
But why don't you, we aren't gonna be ready to do this till Janet goes, so
Right.
anyone can have a
Okay.
chance to think about it, give feedback, go from there.
But I think the principle of keeping it simple is
Yeah.
is the right approach.
yeah,
Also, I don't know if anyone's been to the food pantry building. At all.
Oh, we got our invitations.
Saturday.
I swung by today to see. how
good,
they're
I
doing.
did them all.
The thrift shop is painted, the food pantry is painted, of course, once the paint goes on, that's it, so now it's time to start moving furniture in. The basement is being painted tomorrow,
Right,
and it's all taped, and they're just doing the final, sanding and what have you. Bathrooms are in, the meeting, entranceway's in, the fencing is all up, it looks nice.
right. Good, and donations are being accepted still, or? they
Yes,
are-
we're gonna do it this Saturday at
At,
West Valley.
okay,
Not at
still
the
at
storage,
West Valley,
yeah.
okay.
Nice, amazing project, completed in 6 months.
Incredible,
Yeah.
such great effort by everybody.
It's going to be a great building that'll provide a nice community asset. Okay, anything from you, Grace?
Just on the disability tax exemption, the public hearing date is still pending.
It is still pending, because we still have to draft the law, I mean,
Right.
we've got a draft of the local law, we just have to make some changes.
Sure, yeah.
I wasn't told
Let
you're
people
now in
know.
charge of everything, is that correct?
Good, good
Keep up the
opportunity.
good work,
We're doing our best.
we appreciate it. Anybody online has any questions?
Hi, just a comment on this new proposed law. Thank you for doing that work. Greatly appreciated. It's for the underserved community. It's a good milestone. One comment I would like to share, that it should mimic the seniors. And it looks like you're going that direction. So thank you, because there are two classes of people that aren't voluntary. So they have to be the same. They have to be treated as two same classes. The volunteers and the veterans are the two other classes. Those are both voluntary. It's voluntary to be, we don't have a draft, or at least in recent future or recent past, we haven't had one. And the first responders, that as well as voluntary. So if you were doing something different there, but these two classes of people, both seniors and people with disabilities and limited incomes, those are not choices that they have. So I appreciate your hard work on that. And I'd also like to comment on the new food pantry. It'd be a great idea if we were to get together and have a big food drive to help really broadcast to see if the town and the village couldn't do something and put something out there for people to have a food drive to donate cash donations or actual food products to that pantry so we can fill it to the brim. That's all I have.
You think about the food pantry, you have to think that it wasn't something that was just invented and brought along. It's an organization that's been going for 30 years, and all it got was a new building. So they do have organizations that do
Yep.
food drives. It now has a board that's in charge of that, but thank you for the comment.
But it'd be nice if we could all get together as a community to help stock that. And there's a lot of people that are struggling right now with the cost of food. So whatever we could do to help promote that would be great stuff. Same with the media. So if the media could help us out there too, that would be wonderful. I'd be willing to be involved with that and make some donations as well. Thank you.
Good comments.
Thank you.
Where were you when we were doing the pledge? We'll explain later. Okay, with nothing else to come before the board tonight.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Very good.